My husband's been ranching for 30 years plus, closer to probably 35, 40. He's this first generation. We've been together, probably 12 years. I grew up in a feedlot with, about 500 head of mother cows, and I was the boy my dad never had. My husband and I come together, and he knows the old pedigree, and I know what we like. So he looks at the book, and I look at the cows. It's pretty much just us, my husband and I. We do everything from cut hay all summer to fix fence, build corrals, doctor cattle, feed, fix, whatever it takes. Well, my husband always wanted to be in the Angus business and, the cattle business and own a ranch his whole life. He grew up in a grocery store, and I don't know, I was 3 when I was first brought to livestock and seen a baby calf born, and it kind of gets between your toes and in your soul, and it's just who you are, and they always listen when you talk to them, and they're good cattle, they work, We usually get our mineral in semi-loads, and the guy who brought it here, he's from down south, nice guy. He's probably in his 30s maybe. He'd never in his whole entire life ever driven on a gravel road. He just thought it was a goat trail, but that's like our freeway. We don't have paved roads out here. We don't have insurance on everything. We don't, work 8 to 5 Monday to Friday. We work, some days the days are too long, and they're still not long enough. Well, I don't know about you, but I like eating steak. So that's pretty important, and those cows don't really just show up at the grocery store on that, on that slab. It takes a lot to get them there. You gotta breed for it, you gotta raise them, you gotta keep them alive and healthy, you gotta, feed them and nourish them. Then you gotta sell them, so you can keep going, and there's a lot in between. As far as Jim and I in 5 or 10 years, probably still here on the ranch. Probably just a few more cows, a little better genetics. Probably the only thing is having our grandkids come and visit a little more, riding in the tractor with Grandpa, he loves that. Out fixing fence, walking through the cows, letting them, see what life is about from birth. We just hope that we can be still standing and help somebody else, step into the shoes and take the reins someday and go forward and keep the livestock industry alive. I want to keep eating steak and seeing those cattle. I love looking at cattle. I can sit and look at cattle every day, all day, in the beautiful skies in Montana or out west anywhere.